Hello guys, welcome to the JavaScript tutorial. Previously we have discussed data types, operators, null versus undefined, control flow, function, wasting, temporal dead zone, and today we'll discuss about objects. Objects are special data structure in JavaScript. We can say object is an unordered collection of key value pairs. How to create an object? To create an object, we can use at least three methods. One is like we can use object literal to create an object. We can use object.create method, or we can use object.assign method to create an object. Then we can discuss about object static methods. To create an object, we can use object literal, means object then the curly braces. So this is the easiest way to create an object. If you want to add some properties in the object, we have to use the unique key and value. Unique key in the sense, if you try to add the same key, then it will override with the recent key and value pairs. So I'm trying to add two properties. One is name, Rohit, and age 20. So we can see the object has been created with the name and age key, and the values are Rohit and 20. To access the properties of an object, we have to use the dot notation. Means क्या हो गया object name then the property name. Okay, how to access object name then the property name. तो object name यहीं पे क्या है object then dot name. We can access like this. If I want to print only the object name means Rohit, then how can I'll print that? See, I just used object dot is the notation, then the property name, it's giving me Rohit. There is another way to access the properties of the object, that is like object name then the square bracket then property name, means like this, the property name. This property name will be quoted with double quoted. Okay, let's take example object, then I'm giving name. Okay, see it also giving Rohit here. If we want to multi-word property in the object, then we have to use the square bracket to access the properties. Okay, if I use here last name, I'm giving something Sachin. To access last name, I have to use the square bracket. See, it's giving Sachin. If I want to use like this object dot last name, then it will throw the compilation error itself. So the next, if the property not exist in the object, and if we are trying to access that object properties, then it will give undefined. Suppose uh, I'm trying to access object.city, although city is not defined inside the property, then I'll see what is given in here. Okay, so it's giving undefined. We can modify the value of the property, or we can add new property to the object. Object.name I'm changing to Google. अब हम लोग चेक कर सकते हैं द ऑब्जेक्ट, सी द नेम हैज बीन चेंज टू गूगल. ओके, ठीक है. And if you want to add a new property, object dot ct, I'm giving Delhi. Now we'll check the object if the new property has been added or not. See, we can check the new property city has been added to the object. To check the property in object, we can use property name in object. Means property name, then in, then this object. Okay, so property name में क्या हो गया मेरा city. Okay, so that time we have to use the double quote. So इसमें हम लोग प्रॉपर्टी चेक कर रहे हैं, लाइक सिटी प्रॉपर्टी ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर है कि नहीं. इफ आई चेक इट इज गिविंग ट्रू एज बुलियन. नाउ आई एम चेकिंग ओके कंट्री. अच्छा, कंट्री बोल के यही पे कोई प्रॉपर्टी है नहीं, बट आई एम चेकिंग द कंट्री इस ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर है कि नहीं. So it giving false. So that means if you want to check any property is in the object or not, then we can use the property name in keyword and the object. Next, in other way to create an object, we can use object.create method. Object.create. I can check it's created or not. Yeah. So it's created an object. Later on, we can add some properties to object 1. Name Rohit dot country India. So you can see the property name and country has been added to the object 1. So this is the another way to create an object. There is also another way to create an object, that is object.assign. Object.assign means it simply copies all the properties from one object to another object. मतलब दो ऑब्जेक्ट रहता है, एक सोर्स एंड टारगेट. तो जितना भी सोर्स ऑब्जेक्ट का प्रॉपर्टीज है वो पूरा कॉपी करके क्या करते हैं, टारगेट ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर उसको असाइन कर देते हैं, इसलिए ऑब्जेक्ट असाइन. So in this example, I have created one object, that is object 1, and I have defined all the properties, and there is another object that I just created an empty object. Now I am trying to assign. So this is the target and this is the source. So all the properties of object 1 will be copied to the object 2. Now if we'll try to see the object 2 value, we can see so we can see the same object whatever has been defined here. Or if I'll try to add giving city Mumbai, let's see what will happen. See, the Mumbai is already there and it's adding all the properties of object 1 to the object 2. Now we'll discuss about the object static methods. So we have created an object, object 1, then I'm trying to add one property to the object 1, that is like city, and with the value of Mumbai, and I'm just giving here one descriptor like value Mumbai and writable true. So if I'll try to access here object 1 dot city, see we can get the value Mumbai. Okay. Now object dot values. If we use object.values, it means it will give only the values in a array structure. Rohit, then 20, then India. Okay, this is an array with the elements. If we use object.keys, then it will give only the keys of an object like name, age, and country. Now, if we use entries, it means it will give the key pair value as an array, like name, comma Rohit, then age, comma 20, like that in an array. See, name, comma Rohit, then age, comma 20, then country, comma India. If we want to prevent new properties to be added into the object or prevent existing properties removed or modified, then we can use object.freeze. So object.freeze, then I'm using object1. If I'll try to change object1 dot name, I'm giving Sachin here. Okay. So now I just used object.freeze, then the object1 variable. In here I'm trying to change the name to Sachin, and I'm trying to see the object1. So if I try to see the object1, I can see the result. The name is Rohit, so that means the name is not be changed to Sachin. ठीक है. अब हम इसको कोई नया प्रॉपर्टी ट्राई करके देखते हैं, ऐड करके, लाइक object1 dot city, then Mumbai. Okay. So you can see the city also is not being added to the object1. Okay. Now we use object.seal. It also prevent the new properties to be added into the object, but we can do modify the existing property. Now if we'll check the seal, then what will happen? First we'll try to add new property and we'll see it's being added or not. No, so the city is not being added when we use seal. Now if we'll try to modify the existing property, we can check the output. Yeah, see, we can able to modify the existing properties values. Now if we'll delete the object property, delete, then object property, object1 dot name, we can't delete the object property name only. So to delete an object property, we can simply use the delete, then the object name, then the property name. See, the name property has been deleted from the object1. Okay. We will see some dynamic methods. So I'm just creating a dynamic method, print hello, then function, then I'm just giving console.log, in here just hello. Okay. If we'll try to access this method from the object, then we can use object1 dot notation, then print hello. See, we can see hello. The undefined is giving because this is the function we already discussed. The function by default it returns undefined. So we can directly print it. There is no need to console, then we can get the undefined. This printing help. So that's all guys. See you later. If you like the video, please subscribe it. Thank you for watching the video.